Let's take a look at this example. Again, we're supposed to use addition-subtraction method. Look at the coefficients. Always look at the lowest values because it's much easier to work with the lower numbers. So, I'm going to look at y coefficients. I have already different signs, so I'm going to just try to do something with this 7 and this 5. If I'm going to multiply the first equation by 5 and the second equation by 7, I'm going to make over here negative 35 and over here I'm going to have positive 35, so I'm going to be able to eliminate y variable. So let's perform multiplication. 8 times 5 is equal 40. I'm going to write 40x. Negative 7 times 5 is equal negative 35y equals negative 74 times 5 is equal negative 370. I'm finished with the first equation. Next, I have to multiply every single term of my equation by 7. 12x times 7 is equal 84x plus 5 times 7 is equal 35y equals negative 18 times 7 is equal negative 126. We have negative 35y and positive 35y. We're supposed to add these two equations. Why? Because the signs next to the coefficient, which is the same for both equations, are different. That's why we're supposed to add these two equations. So I have 40x plus 84x is equal 124x. Negative 35 plus 35 is equal 0 equals negative 370 plus negative 126 is equal negative 496. In order to find value of x, we're supposed to divide both sides of this equation by the number which is multiplied to x. So I have to divide both sides equation by 124. 124 and 124 will cancel out. And I have x equals negative 4. This is my x coordinate. Next, we're supposed to find y coordinate. What I'm supposed to do? I'm supposed to take one of my original equations, and instead of x, I'm supposed to plug in negative 4 and calculate that equation for y. I'm going to take the first equation. So I have 8x minus 7y is equal negative 74. We said that x I'm supposed to replace by negative 4. I have 8 times negative 4 minus 7y equals negative 74. 8 times negative 4 is equal negative 32 minus 7y equals negative 74. I'm looking for y. In order to make this value positive, I'm going to move negative 7y to the right side. And because negative 74 has no y, I'm going to move this to the left side. And let's take a look what I'm going to have. Negative 32 plus 74 is equal 7y. Negative 32 plus 74 is equal 42 equals 7y. I have to find value of y. So what I'm supposed to do? Divide both sides equation by the coefficient which is next to y. Divide by 7. 7 and 7 will cancel out. Y is equal 42 divided by 7 is equal 6. And this is my y coefficient. Next, we're supposed to check our answers. As I said, it's always good to check these answers with two equations. So I'm going to plug in these values into my original equations. I have first one, 8x minus 7y is equal negative 74. So what I have? 8 times negative 4 minus 7 times 6 equals negative 74. 8 times negative 4 is negative 32. Negative 7 times 6 is negative 42. Okay, it has to be equal negative 74. Negative 32 minus 42 is equal negative 74. Okay, so the left side of my equation is equal to the right side. So it means that my answers are correct. Okay, but we are not going to say we are 100% sure because we have to also verify the second equation. So we have, let me copy this down, we have 12x plus 5y equals negative 18. So we have 12 times negative 4 plus 5 times 6 equals negative 18. 12 times negative 4 is equal negative 48 plus 5 times 6 is equal 30. This is equal negative 18. Negative 48 plus 30 is equal negative 18. As you can see, the left side of my equation is equal to the right side. So right now, we are 100% sure that my x-coordinate has value negative 4 and my y-coordinate has value negative 6. That's why we can say that the solution to this problem is ordered pair negative 4, 6. And this is the end of the problem, the solution to my problem.